I need you to track that headset through the speaker, please. Abel, I need you to track the headset through the speaker. Do you copy? Do you copy? Hello?
Okay. All right.
Tell him to talk.
I'm ready. You ready? Okay. You are one of the first to play in an official match of Hanetball. We would like to know, well, how did you get into it?
He can't.
Okay.
Try.
Okay. You are one of the first to get into. You are one of the first to get into the Hanetball scene. We would like to know how it is or what the story was of you getting there.
He's on the team. Kenny, he's on the yellow team. Basically, he told me about the sport. I got into it. It's fun. I play basketball, but I honestly see me playing this sport for forever now. Yeah.
Got another question?
What do you feel you have to do to win this next match?
What I have to do to win this next match is play with my team, play hard, tell them what to do, basically guide them whenever they need help, or when I see them making a mistake, tell them what the mistake is so we can move on and then we can just win this game. Because we know we can win the game. All we got to do is just play hard and together.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into the highlights of this Hanetball360 debut match with Palm Beach Avar leading Florida ICANN 4-3, 4 gruns to 3.
Yeah, hang on.
And
okay. Okay, this is your first official handball match. We would like to know, how did you get into the sport?
What was the question?
How did you get into sport?
The sport?
How did you get into it?
I got into the sport by my friend Anderson. He introduced me to it, and honestly, it's a good sport. I feel like anyone could play it, and I feel like it's a good sport to play.
You're down 3-4 in this match. What do you think you have to do to win?
Honestly, we just gotta be patient and control the ball, catch the ball, and not go at their pace, but go on our pace.
Is there a certain move you prefer to do on the court?
Do you prefer anything particular you prefer to do on the court? Favorite position or anything?
Not whatever position coach give me, I'll play it. So, but I play advanced, so yeah.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
so halftime drought over here at Rick Case Arena on the campus of Nova Southeastern University. Let's take a look at some gruns, shall we? Palm Beach, the first couple went to them in the first round, and you're going to see Crisnell Francois high in the air for the 1-point grund, past the grund meter. And then, little deception, as Alvarez is going to end up getting the grund to make it 2-0 in favor of Palm Beach. However, Florida ICANN comes right back. Keeper a little bit deep in the net, and Florida gets their first grund. The second one is an absolute pellet, and that tied the score. Now, Florida's going to go ahead right here and take their first lead at 3-2. A great bump, and that opportunity cashed in spectacularly. However, Francois again, his second grund of this match, tied things at 3 in the second round. And Some good goalkeeping, a save there, but the rebound went out and ripped home by Adelson Juarez, and that's where we stand at Hanetball 360 as we get ready to start round number 3. I'm Dave Lamont, and thank you for joining us here in this revolutionary sport, Hanetball 360, as Palm Beach Avar leads 4-3. We have 2 more 13-minute rounds, and by the way, if we end up tied, sudden death. First to score, a Grun wins. The Hanetball 360 arena is 157 feet, 2 inches long, 70 feet wide, and the ends of the arena are 35-foot diameter arches. 13.5 ounces on the official Hanetball, and you'll notice you will not see passes in the air. They are all bump passes, and if you don't bounce it or bump it to your teammate, that's a violation. You can take 4 steps when you have the Hanetball. You cannot maintain possession for more than 5. You cannot enter the circle halt, which is the pink circle that surrounds the Grun nets. Now you can on defense, but not when you are an advancer. We are underway, and the yellow is I can, and now they switched ends. Palm Beach going left to right. And our referee, our head referee, Beden Laurent, thought that was a little aggressive. We have had a couple of free throws, otherwise known as fill-ons, but we have not had a fill-on made yet. And the goalkeeper, the Grund meter, can resist those fill-ons, so they really aren't free. And the only time, by the way, you can do that in the air, that kind of pass there, is when you are going back to the Grund meter. And so far, a conservative start here for Palm Beach, as whistle and a foul there. Grund meter looking to get things started on the attack, and this whistle is actually going to help Palm Beach. Pass intercepted. And now a chance here, and a Grund off of the interception. A little bit of mix-up, and Carl G. Pierre takes full advantage. That should be a 1-point Grund. We'll take another look at it. Yep, that's a 1, so it's 5-3 for Palm Beach. Had it hit the top of the Grund net and beaten the Grund meter, then you would have had 3 points on that shot. A little bit of a breakout here. Oh, solid shot. No angle available on that at all, and a great job by the Grund meter there. Funes, who's made several very, very good saves. Actually, so is Portillo in the other end. Meantime, another chance here for Palm Beach. And you see the advantage there. You can't bounce it to yourself. You can't do that. Once you drop it, you lose the ability to possess the ball. So here's a good opportunity for Palm Beach, and they're going to start over. Good bumping going on right now by Palm Beach. Leads to a Grund effort that's just high and wide from Pierre. Now take a look at this. This is so close to 3 points. If it hits the rim, it's 3, and it just inches over the rim. That would have been worth 3 Grunds. An interception by Velasquez, but he dropped it. And the ruling, however, was in favor of Palm Beach that time, so violation occurred before Velasquez dropped the ball. There you saw a bump knock where he knocked it to the ground with his fist. That is allowed. Grund attempt, rejected. Never even got to the Grund meter. Velasquez, we talked about him earlier as a blocker, has played very well. In this 12-minute round, the clock is pretty much continuous. It will stop for an injury, but will not stop for a fill-on or an out of bounds or a Grund. We play on and the clock rolls on. Oh, nice save there by Portillo. That was a nasty little Grund effort. Came out sidearm that time. Great vision by Portillo because he had a blocker in front of him. A little bit of a breakout here is going to be too long, and the ball will go to Palm Beach. Take a look. Watch the arm angle on this. Right over Velasquez, which not many people have been able to do here. That one low, kind of a hook shot on the Grund effort. That time by Juarez, but not successful. There's a Grund for Florida, and that is a 3. That is a 3 grund. So that's going to put Florida in front 6-5. Let's take a look at it. Does it clip the top?
That was a 3.
And you hear the referee's call. That's the first rim grund that we have had today. And it puts Florida in front. That's the beauty of the sport. You can be down, and one shot can put you in front. That's exactly what happened here. One more time on it. There. So Florida has had a lead before. That was back in the second round. They have taken the lead now, 6-5. Good bumps there. Wait, is this grund going to count or not? Yes, it is. And it is a 1 grund. So we are tied at 6 on the grund by Melvin Alvarez. And he started it with the interception. That's a great bump. A really heads-up play by Pierre. Oh, a little bit of a lazy pass there. Pierre trying to set it up. Grund effort. Blocked. And out of play. And let's see who gets possession. Side out of bounds.
That's white, yellow.
Now they're going to make him take it right up against the wall. And back to the grund meter to get things started again. He thought about the long bump, but instead plays it short. Interception. Pierre, fancy pass. There's the 4 steps that you are allowed to take. You tried a bump knock there, didn't work out. Oh, here's an opening. Nope, got the shot too low. It hit the grund net, never got to the grund meter. No, that's a violation there. Had he been able to control that pass to himself with the bump knock, that would have been all right. But you cannot catch it in the air unless you fire a shot at the same time. And that is known in Hanetball360 as a bulak, 360 as a bulak. And there is a grund. Back in front is Florida on an unmarked grund that time. That looks like number 100, Brian Castro.
That's a 3.
Nope, you hear the referee call that a 3.
Hold on.
And we've confirmed it with our referee, Laurent. That is a 3 for Florida. So that'll put them up 9-6. They had a 6-5 lead. Palm Beach tied it. Florida gets their second rim grund of this round, and they now lead 9-6. We see it again, and just caught a piece of the top of the rim. Just enough for it to be worth 3. So this is the largest lead for Florida so far, and they have a chance here again. So this is really, really, really close here. One more look. Well, there's a grund, and the call, that's a 3. So all of a sudden, it's raining 3s on the grund board for Florida. And that time it's Kenny Adam. Watch this one. So Florida has opened up a 12-6 lead, and that has led to a timeout called by Palm Beach. They have 2 timeouts remaining in the game. As we look at one more time, and the ruling on the court was that is a rim grund. That's worth 3. 4:48 remaining. And Florida ICANN doing this now with 3 rim grunds. And there you see what they are worth. This is the typical grund that does not hit anywhere in the top of the net is worth 1. A freep, when the Grunmeter drops the ball, but it's passed to him by a teammate. That's one. A fill-on, which is a free throw attempt from the green circle, is worth 2. A rim grun, which you've seen now 3 times, is worth 3. A rim fill-on, that would be the free shot, which can be defended, so it's really not free, is worth 5. And if somebody is ejected from the game, again, that is a rare event in the Hanetball 360, that's 6.
You got that one right there?
So Palm Beach got to find some offense, and at this point, single gruns are not going to get it done. And you can see that time very clearly that Pierre was inside the circle alt, which you cannot do if you are an advancer, or in other words, an attacking player. A blocker, a defensive player, that's okay. As you see there, Florida doing that as they try to set up this run up the court that does not work out. Little miscommunication on the bump. Turned over, it'll be Florida ball. Let's revisit that last grund. And this is very, very close. And it was ruled 3. And it was ruled that it was a rim grund. So 3 rim grunds for ICANN, and that's why they've built up this large 12-6 lead. By the way, there is no replay review in Hanetball 360. Now that would have been perfect rim grund opportunity by Francois, but it hit the top of the grund net, polygon, and went over the other end. So that's why. So the grund net giveth and the grund net taketh away. Watch this. Pretty obvious there. And had that beaten the grund meter, that would have given Palm Beach 3 and cut the lead in half. Under 2 minutes in this third round, only 1 round remaining. And this round has been rough for Palm Beach. That hit the front of the grund net. Palm Beach had a 1 grund lead at halftime, but it's been all Florida thanks to 3 rim grunds. A little too close in the opinion of our referee. Yeah, there we go. He corrected himself. And just like that, it's turned over. This is not a big contact sport. This is a low-impact sport physically as far as contact goes. Certainly not on the athletes. But that's why you see a little contact, you're going to get a quick whistle. That's turned over there. Remember, when you catch the ball, if you drop it, you might as well just walk to the library. Big save that time by Funes on a ripping grund by Francois. And there's got to be some urgency here for Palm Beach, with the clock running down to 40 seconds in this third round, and it's stolen. Yep. And given right back. And ruled contact against Palm Beach. So Florida has a couple of options here. They can just kind of kill off, if they can, the remaining seconds, or maybe mount one last attack. Oh, look out there. Yeah, I'm afraid he might have rolled an ankle or maybe a knee. Very awkward. Very, very awkward fall there. So that will end our third round. And you take a look as he's going to slip. And I'm not sure if there's any moisture on the floor, some perspiration possibly, but that, that's an awkward. And as he points to his knee is what is hurting him right now. So that is the end of the third round.
Stay up here. Pretty bad.
We'll be back with the fourth round. Hanetball360 from Rick Case Arena on Nova Southeastern University campus in a moment.
You guys a towel, so they coming to get you, man. You guys don't have to. Hey, work that way.
So we're about to begin our fourth round as some medical attention coming to Selvin Lobo, who was the player shaken up. Had a bit of an awkward twist and a fall. We go to the highlights of the third round, and this was dominated by the team in the yellow, Florida ICANN. Although Palm Beach got that from Carji Pierre off of the steal, and with an assist to Juarez, it was the rim gruns that made all the difference because these are 3 each. So you see off of the grun meter into the rim, that's 3. Here comes another 3. These are close, by the way, but you see it was ruled to be a 3-point rim grund. And the last one as well, another 3-pointer that allows us to this big 12-6 lead. But the beauty of Hanetball360 is a couple of rim gruns in favor of Palm Beach Evar, and all of a sudden we are even. And sudden death looming in the distance. They're still cleaning up the floor a little bit from the perspiration where Lobo went down with the knee injury. He's being